addressing their needs. And just like every venue has a booking form, so too every artist, will be able to state what they need in each one.
Sorry to knock you off. You keep rolling, I'll edit. It's all posted. It's all
Sure.
What is the primary goal of the course? Why do we have a course?
I mean, the course just exists to answer, our frequently asked questions as industry people. I think we, because of our proximity to the independent world, might be most people's lowest hanging fruit as far as people in the industry, and we're always happy to answer questions. This doesn't act as a voicemail, as a way to deter the masses from actually connecting with us personally. But what this does, it should serve as a one-stop shop for any questions about EPKs, hard ticket sales, tour history. I think there is a language that we all speak in the music industry. There are specific terms and data that help influence people of all levels' decisions, and I think it's important that we arm the independent musician with the tools and language necessary to communicate with people at all levels of their industry and progress.
What's in it for us? Why do we have the course? Why is it important to us that people do it?
Our biggest, the course acts as the first level in most video games. We didn't know you can operate the controls before we hand you anything else. There's a lot of companies out there that will sell you list of 10,000 contacts, that will load you up with data and information that a developing artist might not even be able to use because they might not have other faculties in place. I think before people are ready to hand an agent a check for $10,000 or sign up for a record label or do anything, on a bigger industrial scale, everyone's ready for that next step. I think this is the truly first, or at least adjacent step, most artists should take in their careers.
The purpose of this course is give everyone that shortcut that they want. It's not what they think it is. It's not the suit in the tower, for sure. Neither is any list you buy offline or nothing like that. But if you know what to do with it, that's really powerful. So that's what this course is. It's saying, hey, I know you're thinking about using this way, or you think you're gonna handle this way. Let us just show you how we do it, our philosophies around it, what we practically actually do. And at least you're armed enough to hang yourself and realize you don't really wanna be playing cruise ships your whole life or whatever it is, or your next chapter, like just something new. And for us, it's a good way to filter out people that don't take themselves seriously, and just asking for help with any of these topics is a green flag to us because you're actually thinking about it, you're aware it exists, and that's what we get out of it. It's kind of a filter. Now we have other stuff, but our time's just so limited now that we got to put everyone in the Discord and push a class so we don't have to have the same conversation 1,000 times a year. So that's what it's in it for us. This course is to help heal the disconnect, teach you some words everyone's using, throwing around, and what they mean, teach you the proper way to execute stuff via email, the proper way to make sure your dollar comes in and goes back out into the right buckets is probably what I'd call them for most of you guys. So that's what the gist of it is.
I think at some point I've had to be honest about I can't do it all alone. I need venues in my pocket. I need graphic designers because I'm certainly not one. I can crush Canva, but I can't do hand-drawn art. I can't do vector art, etc. Photographers, you can do it yourself, but there are these outer limits, and I think the course is trying to arm the people trying to do it themselves with the tools for how to better communicate with others and find their people. I think even the existence of this course, if you're an agent or if you're a manager, I think some of these things should elicit some sort of eye roll in you. Like, I can't believe in 2023 people are still giving knowledge about an EPK. Artists still have to learn how to budget, what a guarantee is, etc. And we completely agree with you. I think what this course aims to do, and what we said in our initial conversation about it, is we want to address a disconnect that artists don't know how to reach out to venues, that artists don't always know what's expected of them,
They don't know how best to communicate. And that's why, at the very least, we're giving people the language to, be able to, talk to entities like managers and agents and not completely waste their time. And I think where this can be really useful for people in those positions is recognize where there is a disconnect in their world and how they interact with artists, and how they could alleviate it with as much as an FAQ, canned responses on contacts to reach out to. There's things we could all do in our corners of the industry to achieve better communication.